Hi Aries, we're doing your general reading for November 2023. Now if you've resonated with the title, then this is likely going to be your reading, regardless of when you've actually picked it up, okay? The titles that I use have always come from something that I actually said during your reading, so there are no clickbait titles on this channel, okay? Right, so what's going on for our Aries collective, please? Aries collective, wow, okay. Rebuilding and the inner warrior. Why am I not surprised to see the inner warrior for your read? Yeah. Okay, so rebuilding. Reevaluate your life and adjust to thrive in your new circumstances. Focus on what you can control. Reinvent, revise, and fixing. So obviously with this one, you would have heard me mention it so many times already on my channel. You cannot control other people, okay? You can only control how you respond to others. And that there are going to be things in life that you have zero control over. So it's always better to look at the bits that are within your control and make that your focus, right? With this rebuilding, now, I mean, some of you could be rebuilding your career. You could just be rebuilding your life on the whole, you know. When you're rebuilding initially, it's going to look and feel really quite destructive, okay? So I mean, classic example, if you can imagine a house, say you've just bought a house, it's a bit of a wrecker. It needs a lot of work doing to it. So what do you have to do? You can't just wallpaper over the cracks, okay? That's not going to be good enough. So what you need to do is you need to take that house back down to its bare bones, okay? Take everything out of there, strip it right back, knock off all of the old plaster, take it right back down to its bare bones so that you can start rebuilding, okay? Now, if you think of that as a metaphor for your life at this point in time, Aries, something is needing to be taken right back down to its bones. Take it back to basics, and then you can start to rebuild. Now, for anyone who has had to do that with their actual literal house, you will know, because you would have seen how destructive that looks. All the dust, the mess, you know, you would have gotten it up to a certain point and then probably would have freaked out and gone, what the shit have I done? Do you know what I mean? So again, using that as a metaphor for your life, it always looks worse before it starts to look better. Okay, it's only when you actually start to rebuild can you see everything coming together the way that it should be. Okay, so with this one being your first card out, maybe some of you are going through that stage at this point in time where you're like, holy fuck, what have I done? What have I started? But here's the thing as well, once you start the process, it's not like you can stop it halfway through. Do you know what I mean? It's like there comes a certain level of that rebuilding where you're committed, you know, you're committed to it now, so you have to follow through with the rest. So never fear when it gets to that point of looking like it's doing more harm than good, okay? Because as I said, listen, for anyone who's had to rebuild their life, and I can tell you this from personal experience, I've been there multiple times. When you start to, it looks so destructive, and it looks like it's not actually going anywhere, okay? Give it time, and definitely persevere, all right? Inner warrior, that's where your inner warrior energy is going to come into play massively, because you have to be brave to take on something like that. Rebuilding your entire life is not an easy thing to do. It really, really isn't. Channel your inner strength to subdue and subtly control the issues at hand, and trust in your power, strength, courage, and confidence. Yeah. Having the confidence to know that you're doing the right thing. Okay. Again, listen, if any outsider looking in has anything negative to say about what it is that you're currently doing in your life, Aries, tell them to GTFO, because ultimately it's your life. It's your life. Simple as. They need to stay in their own lane. So do not take on the criticisms of someone else especially when you wouldn't take advice off of them as well, okay? Although I do feel strongly, Aries, that other individuals are going to make you try and feel a certain type of way about you needing to rebuild your life, because all they're going to see from the outside looking in, oh, Aries is doing this, that and the next, Aries is being self-destructive, Aries blah 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 blah. Yeah, they can go blah 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 in the corner elsewhere and stay out of your business, like simple as. Again, persevere. Okay, with that inner warrior energy. Ultimately, you know what is best for your life. Okay, right. Love that energy for you to begin the month of November with. It's at the bottom of the deck. Community. A good time to make new connections. The universe may send some beneficial alliances your way. Friends, your tribe, and socializing. Yeah, so through this rebuilding process, Aries, I do suspect strongly that you're gonna make a new circle of friends. You're gonna create your own family through this process as well. And again, like, we have to keep things real on this channel, right? Not everybody has come from a kind, loving, nurturing, supportive family, right? For those of you who have, fantastic. Brilliant. Not everybody has, though. So to a lot of people, family for them is actually the family that they have chosen, the family that they have created for themselves. Okay, family is what you make of it. Especially with this rebuilding inner warrior and then community, that's where that message is coming from. Okay, Aries, there's no shame in it. All right, as I say, not everybody gets along with those that they are immediately related to. No shame in that whatsoever. Okay, it's just different people. That's all it is, just different people. You're going to be finding your clan, your tribe, your people. And I love that. It is really, really nice because you are actually being supported. You might not necessarily be getting supported from the people that you would have thought would support you, but you are getting supported. I love that. Right, so we are going to take a look at your tarots. Very, very hopeful messages so far for you guys. Okay, what's going on for our Aries collective, please? For November 2023. Also, if yous are resonating with this reading, then please do let me know by dropping a like on the video, and that'll help keep you engaged with the channel also. Okay, what's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries for November? Just one more. Okay, right. Oh, the Two of Swords. Interesting. So, yeah, traditionally, your Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads, trying to make a decision, weighing up the pros and cons of a situation, and trying to feel your way through an issue or a problem. In this particular deck, it very much looks like the individual has already made up their mind. This is just a matter of figuring out who is, I'm getting the word loyal, that wolf. You're trying to figure out who's going to be loyal to you and who isn't. And then you're going to start making, then you're going to start making moves. Now you can see as well with all the icy mountains in the background, that is symbolic for all of the problems that you have already overcome. Oh my goodness. Aries. Wow, okay, so bonus message there for you guys. Some of yous are actually needing to have a bit of a difficult conversation with someone here. So you could well be trying to figure out how you're going to get your point across to someone, okay? It feels like something has reached a certain plateau where you're like that, no, I cannot just let this play out. I need to take a certain amount of control over this situation. So again, that's why Spirit was reminding you at the start of your read, Aries, that you're not going to be able to control everything. You're not going to be able to control the outcome, but what you can do is control yourself, your words, your actions, tone of voice also, with that being swords energy. Okay, those are the bits that you do have control over. You then have the Ace of Wands, beautiful, the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, right, so you've got Libra, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. You've got your major arcana out here, which is absolutely fantastic, Aries. You are showing out loud and proud in your own reading. You've then got Cancerian energy, Scorpion, Gemini, and Libra again. It's at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Coins. That's Capricorn energy. Okay, what have we got? We got, why is there 3 queens? Interesting. And a King of Coins underneath that one. Okay, with the 5 of Coins. So a Queen of Coins, a King of Coins, and then a 5 of Coins. Okay, there could be a message of some kind of split here. Okay. We've got this couple. That's a couple. And then the 5 of Coins. The Knight of Cups underneath that one. Aries, it's well, if you are recently separated from someone, it looks like they are going to try and get back together with you. Okay? So again, whatever you decide is going to be the best and the healthy thing for you in that situation, that's personal for yourself. Okay? You've got 3 queens, your energy. You're clearly moving on from something here. You could even be physically moving home, moving town, moving to a different country, a different part of the world, whatever the case might be. Okay, heavy emphasis on movement and travel, right? 50-50 as to whether or not that's going to be emotional, spiritual, or physical, right? You do have a lot of physical movement here though, so try to keep an open mind, right? If you don't have plans at this very moment on moving, then you might well find that in a couple of weeks time you might well get that urge to physically move away and start again, start your life again, and to start rebuilding. Okay, especially if you are either this King or Queen of Coins here that has gone through a recent separation with that 5 of Coins. Okay, someone's leaving or someone's been kicked out here. You know, that is the 5 of Coins energy in that particular deck, as you can see, right? Someone is either dealing with a lot of different people. They're trying to weigh up who can be trusted and who cannot be trusted. This feels an awful lot like, Aries, ultimately, 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, that you're going to be following your heart, come what may. Okay, we see that for a long while someone has been deeply unhappy. 5 of Coins, 5 of Cups. Someone has been deeply unhappy for a long while, and they're using that as fuel to improve on their current situation. You're looking also at like a brand new connection. It could be a business connection or an actual romantic love connection here. Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands to the Lovers. Someone's either wanting to travel towards you or you're wanting to actually travel towards someone else. quite possibly wanting to move in with someone else as well. Yeah, there's this overarching energy of, am I moving too quick too soon? Okay, I don't know if that's coming from you or someone else that you're dealing with. Someone's afraid that they could well be moving too quick too soon. I'm going to have to start clarifying this so we can get a deeper level into what's going on here. What's going on with that Queen of Wands, please? What's going on with that Queen of Wands for Aries? Thank you. A Two of Wands off balance. So that's like scattered decision making. In this deck, there's a little bird on his hand. So it's like, oh, a little birdie told me. It might well be false information because it came out scattered. Okay, so definitely make sure that you've got all of your facts before you make any kind of decision here, Aries. Try not to make any decision if you're coming from a scattered place. Okay. Can you clarify that Emperor for Aries, please? Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor for Aries. Thank you. Okay, reverse. The Seven of Swords reversed. That is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I love this energy in reverse because it means someone's getting caught. Someone's going to be held accountable for any lies, trickery, deceit, any betrayal that they took part in. Someone's going to be held accountable for that. And it's come out to clarify your major arcana, Aries. Did someone think that you were an idiot? Was someone treating you like you were a fool, like you were naive, like you didn't know what was going on? Because if they did, Aries, you're catching them here red-handed. And it feels like the type of situation where you're like that, look, I'm not holding grudges, but you have overstepped my own personal boundaries, so I am going to remove myself out of the situation. That's what this feels like to me, Aries. This feels like you're putting someone in their place in the most respectful, clear-cut way possible, because you're no one's fool. Someone thought that you were ignorant or naive to whatever it was that they were getting up to behind your back, and you were not. Wow. So you're going to be taking action basically immediately after you clock this. Immediately. I'm not seeing you doing any kind of begging, pleading, nothing like that. Clarify the Chariot for Aries, please. Thank you. Yeah, the King of Swords. Very, very logical, very reasonable, very intelligent. It's the ability for you to disconnect from your emotions temporarily, so that you can get yourself out of whatever situation this is that's playing out in your cards. Again, this could be romantic for some of you. This could be about a business partner for others. Clarify the Five of Cups for Aries, please. Five of Cups. Page of Swords. Okay. Aries, the individual involved with this situation that you have caught or you will be catching red-handed, I'm feeling that because of your response to it, they weren't expecting that kind of response, okay? What they were expecting was drama, begging, crying, pleading, you know, the whole don't leave type thing. They weren't expecting for you to take control of this situation. And so what's actually happened is they are going to be wondering, well, did Aries even care in the first place? So it's like they're watching you, observing you, trying to figure out why you responded in a way that, in their opinion, was cold. It's because you don't do drama. You don't do drama. You don't do disrespect. So they wanted you to be upset, and what they saw was you going, huh, shrugging your shoulders, okay then, you know, going off in the opposite direction, creating your own life, and they're like, the fuck? Why isn't Aries crying? Why isn't Aries sitting on the sofa, eating ice cream, you know, sobbing into their ice cream? Do they not know how Aries work? Do they not understand? So it's them that's feeling that Five of Cups energy. They were expecting for you to be in that Five of Cups energy, but it's actually them that is in that mindset. That traditionally is someone who's heavily focused on what they used to have and not looking at what it is that they still have. Whereas you clearly are like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I do love that energy. I'm just looking at this combination here and smiling because it's almost as if someone potentially tried to hurt you deliberately, but they didn't get the response that they were looking for. And because of that, it's actually backfired onto them. You've then got the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. What's going on with this Lovers? What's going on with the Lovers here? Thank you. The Three of Coins. So with your rainbow, that's a message or a messenger of hope. And you can see there's an altar behind them, okay? And then they've got a sword, a cup, and then a split apple. And they're in the middle of having some kind of hand fasting ceremony, right? So with the split apple, that's fairness, equality, sharing, mutual respect and trust. And it's like looking after each other. The cup, obviously, emotions, love, spirituality. Your little dagger, your sword, that's about communication, is a tool as well. So, and of course, X marks the spot. So with all of this symbology in this particular Lovers, I do get the sensation here, Aries, that whatever this person up here did to you was the kindest thing, actually, that they have done. It is the single best thing that they have ever done for you, because it's taken you right, like straight into the arms of a very important individual who is going to be pivotal to the rest of your days type thing. So it's like your person, your counterpart, your true person. If this is in business, then a very powerful business ally. Okay, that you would never have met had you have still been in that kind of environment up there. Does that make sense? So in a lot of ways, that person's done you quite a few favours, and it's clarified with the Three of Coins, which is working together, it's teamwork, project building. And in this deck, it's an older gentleman who is teaching these kids a new way of doing an old thing, because you can see how he's cut that apple in a way where it reveals a star. So that cut apple, that's the traditional way of doing things. And then this one, you got someone or you teaching the same theory but in a new way that reveals a lot more. So how to put that clearer? You need to help me out here. Could well be a same-sex situation for some of you. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But this is more to do with either you're being a catalyst for someone else to do things in the non-traditional sense of the word, or vice versa. You're meeting someone who's teaching you how to do things in a more non-traditional sense of the word. Okay. So they're absolutely pivotal to your future. As I said, can you clarify that Queen of Swords, please? Aries, clarify. Okay. The Three of Wands. That's like sending out a message and hoping that you're going to receive it. Three of Wands. Yeah, listen. The one that treated you like you were either stupid, naive, or both, they are trying to get back in contact with you, Aries. But I definitely feel like you're ignoring them, that you've already put them on block. But again, not maliciously, just in the way of, oh, okay, well, that's that chapter done then. Okay, moving on. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm getting the strong suspicion here, Aries, that you don't muck around with or deal with past individuals, because you understand that there's far more important things to be getting on with life. So you've got a very mature attitude to when it comes down to dealing with people who have just basically deliberately hurt you. Okay, it's like, yeah, I don't play that way. I'm not with that. They are definitely sending you messages in the hope that something's gonna land, for certain, with that Queen of Swords, Three of Wands. You're expecting it as well. You are expecting for this individual to try and get back in contact with you, and you're absolutely correct. But here's the thing as well, Aries, while you are rebuilding your life, then it might be the wise thing to do, just for the time being, to keep that other person on block. Okay. But again, your life, you read, you do what you feel is comfortable for yourself. Okay. What else can you tell us for our Aries collective, please? Aries collective, what else can you tell us? Aries collective. Continue to make the most of every open door. Yeah, so continue with your positive outlook, Aries, okay? Continue moving forward. You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. Yeah, so your intuition is on fire at this point, Aries. So definitely tap into these creative ideas that are coming through for you, okay? See if you can bring those ideas that you have into your physical reality. You'll be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You've got this. Yeah. That other individual clearly had a much different agenda from yourself. So for example, this combination here could easily be indicating that you were wanting to settle down, marry, move in, have a family, or adopt kids with that individual, the one that treated you like you were stupid or naive, or both. So, something clearly fell through here with the Five of Coins. Okay, so they had a different agenda from you, but that's not going to stop you from living your own life to your own agenda. It's under there, explore the possibilities. Yeah, you see, with that teleportation device, you're being teleported from one timeline into a brand new one. Okay. And that ties in with your whole rebuilding energy. What else for Aries, please? What else for Aries, please? Oh no, it's gone on the floor. Okay, so the one that landed on the floor for you, Aries, was don't be afraid to slow down. Rest is absolutely necessary. Grinding yourself to the ground is absolutely not. It is okay to move slowly and at your own pace. Looking cute and docile, maybe hanging from a tree. Be more sloth. Yeah, so you need to take things at your own pace here, Aries, okay? With this one, the message behind this one, you guys, is avoid getting burnout. All right, avoid burning yourself out, avoid taking on too much at one time. Approach everything in bite-sized chunks, okay? And that's that one. Right, oh, and interestingly enough, you got the sour lemons on the top of that deck. Yeah, that's that person there that tried to screw you over. And you acted all sort of like nonchalant about it, and they've got sour lemons. Why isn't Aries crying? Fuck off. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave that one there. That is what I have for you guys. I just really hope that that has helped someone out. If you feel that you need further clarity or to go check out your other signs, then you can click on the link that appears on the top right hand side of the screen. Okay. Also, personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.